Look for them to dictate tempo, move the ball from left to right, and be that connective midfield duo that connects it back to front. Bunbury, you want him to make those runs into the channels to stretch this Austin FC back. He's going to be the box-to-box midfielder for Brett Eltley. Pino at that front line, he needs to be very good. Stay high, occupy the two center backs, and Valentin Noel and Rodriguez stay high and wide and test the shape of this Columbus crew. And I do think the first 10 to 15 minutes is going to be really important. Who's going to impose their identity on the opposition? Because you can't win a cup final in the first 15 minutes, but you can definitely let it get away from you.
This is David Rodriguez. Toure flips it in. It's dealt with Austin. This is Habroon. Taps to Fuson. Sends it into the box. Bunbury right in front of goal. But Damian Loss attacks with fury and handles business on the first attempt for Columbus.
Pocket of Holstad as we take a look at this chance for Columbus crew. But look at this run from Bunbury. He just slashes across Matsufair and Loss just creates.
Vela. Asensio on the overlap. Lofts it in. Headed down as Rayo had space. Leaves it for Fuson. The recovery ball back. Fuson! And Damian Loss does it again.
Roberts comes into the interior, flicks it onto Rayo, and Fuson.
First corner for Columbus. Whizzed in right at the near post, and another ball whizzed in, headed close, then knocked away. Roberts races to retrieve the ball. Micheletto.
It just caused chaos in front of Damian Loss.
Micheletto pumps it in. It's headed away. Back to Holstad. This ball's taken away. Sebastian Pino into the path of Rodriguez. Vela, a shot stopped. There's spillage, but Stanislav Zlapkis figures it out and finds the ball.
This game sets up. Austin FC has an overload centrally. I do think this ball is meant to play for Noel. It's a good first touch to give credit for Vela, but doesn't get around it enough as he would like. Big time save from
Tremendous. I think as a player, you always want to have the ability to play in a final to win a trophy. It's amazing. It's the culmination of so much hard work, not just the players, but the staff and all the fans that have been supporting the team. You know, all
high-level goalkeepers in this match. And now Javon Rayo has space and opportunity for Columbus. Rayo, Roberts taps it for Holstad. OMG, Damian Loss.
Midfield line, because if you initially break it, you just see the real estate to play between lines. You have to give credit to Roberts as he comes centrally. He pulls out Asensio, and that opens up a big gaping hole on this far end. What a massive save this is from Damian Loss. You see how quickly he comes off his line.
Valentin Noel keeps it in play. Noel. Now Pino.
5 yards out.
It will be Roberts. Lifts into the box. Headed away for a moment. Habroon will head it towards Micheletto. A rocket is stopped by Damian Loss.
38 minutes in, this ball comes out and falls kindly to Marco Micheletto. You need to hit across the ball in a dangerous area.
Another corner. And rising was Erlinson, but could not steer it on frame. Nice first touch to find Noel. Central to Ramirez. Loads up and lifts it over the crossbar. Scored more than 95 goals in high school, and was also the 2022 Super Draft pick for Columbus in the second round. Small drops to Vela. Noel, close quarters, keeps possession. Yaruhunga out to Rodriguez. Potentially the last action of the half. Rodriguez just misses from distance.
Left-footed by Trey, the ability just to beat and skip by individual markers. Just tattoos this thing, head down, laces through it. Technique on display. Lapkus does just enough to punch it off of his crossbar, but you just see.
Talk a lot about Damian Loss, but Lapkus in these playoffs has played at a high level. What a stop there at the end of the half. Still danger. This ball's kicked away. Now around to Valentin Noel. Rodriguez sends it in. Dealt with once again, this time by Holstad. And the first half comes to a close. Columbus and Austin. One substitution at the half. CJ Fadri has come on for Cristo Vela. And we begin half number 2 of MLS Next Pro Cup between Austin and Columbus. Toure taps this towards goal right at Lapkus. We saw this in their last match versus Colorado. That first 15 minutes of the half, they had multiple chances, could not find their goal. This is David Rodriguez, blocked away by Lapkus once again. The corner. Sends it in. Rayo tries to control, does have it. It takes a ricochet and ends up out of play. In all of MLS Next Pro, the crew always opportunistic offensively. This ball drops to Taha Habrun. Fuson. Habrun once again plays past with Fuson. Right to Bunbury. Spinning and twirling. No shot from him. Now a foul and a spot kick upcoming for Columbus.
He provides the width and he just challenges opposition. Very good 1v1. You just start to see the right leg of Toure just gets caught in the cookie jar here. Great angle here. Catches the left foot of Fuson. He goes down, he makes the most of it right in front of our center. If you're Toure in that instance, once again, when we have Roberts standing over it.
Mano y mano, Roberts and Loss. Roberts rips the cords, and Columbus takes the lead 1-0.
And then number 10, cool as you would like, straight down the middle, just takes a tiny bit off of it. So he lets Damian Loss dive the wrong way. No chance for the goalkeeper, and it's off to the corner to celebrate. You see
that went forward after winning 4-1. He kicks from the mark. This is Bobosi Birawonga. Taps out to Toure. Jacob Burlinson clears that cross away. Mateo Bunbury on the ball now. Bunbury on his own. Mateo Bunbury blocked away by Damian Loss in the end.
He's going to advance himself. That ball needs to be played into the path. There's no questions whatsoever as he tries to do a little bit too much and overcomplicate it here. Mateo Bunbury
drops off to Ramirez. Ramirez has a go. It's ripped high. David Rodriguez and Alonso Ramirez stand behind it. Rodriguez sends it across. It's over everyone's head and out. Nicoletto right back to Roberts. Habrun ends up with it. Was taken away. And Nicoletto will be shown yellow for his tackle on Bobosi Birawonga. Now this ball drops to Birawonga. As much as we talked about the defense.
And then you have DeLibra sitting right next to Marco Nicoletto. So defensively, he's going to stay a bit more home and give the freedom for Marco just to go and search this game.
In the final 30 minutes of matches, 20 goals after the 60-minute mark. And Diego Almeida deals with that inside his own 6.
For James, it's the same thing.
Out towards home. Olstad, but him and Roberts were in close quarters. Neither ended up in possession. A nice touch from Faudry. Austin might be loose. This is Valentin Noel. Noel, push from behind, and a point to the spot.
I'll tell you what, not a lot of contact there. I think Noel just falls on his own. The traffic right in front of Erlingson and Mohammed. No one touches him. He goes down, you see the disbelief on the sub's face.
Trying to stop it is Stanislav Lopkis. Ramirez taps it home, and we're tied 1-1.
Or Mohammed. Noel goes down, and cool as you would like, much like the conference finals, eyes on the goalkeeper the whole way.
But overruns it. Faudry flips it towards goal, and Stanislav Lopkis reels it in. Asensio back to Noel. Ball is dealt with.
And like I said, he's been more connected into Pino, getting on those half turns, winning those second balls. And he has the ability just to create, beat you through combination play or 1v1. He's had a really good second half, Valentin Noel has.
Now Austin will look to run off the turnover. Noel towards Faudry, cuts back, right to Valentin Noel. Yes, sir! Valentin Noel gives Austin the lead, 2-1.
That he's had in this second half, but watch of his movement. The lack thereof, as he understands it's backline for Columbus Crews retreating. Where's the real estate? Right on top with a D. Faudry picks up his head. He sees the run from Delibra, plays it right into the path of Valentin Noel, and that's where you want him. Facing towards the goal. Brilliant first touch out of his body, and just ropes this thing into the far post. Terrific goal.
Micheletto. Poor pass picked up by Asensio. And now Valentin Noel on the ball once again. Leaves it for Faudry. Austin wanting more. Across the face of goal, and another one is in! Austin has turned this game on its head. And the Verde and Black lead 3-1.
Simple yet efficient here from Faudry. Just a willingness, he's onside. Rogers keeps him on the bottom of your screen, but watch the movement of Pino. Something I've been asking from the number 9. Just advance yourself off the shoulder of the center backs, and you put him in a very tricky situation. You ask any center back around the world of football, what position they don't want to be, facing towards their own goal. Every set piece you get in between 50 to 45 yards of your attacking 18-yard box. You need to get numbers forward and pump this ball into a dangerous area and just cause chaos. Doesn't need to be pretty, just needs to be efficient.
That's what stands between Austin and the top of the mountain. Fuson to Gannon, and the ball whisks by Damian Loss. It took a touch, and it's out for a corner. Pino.
You concede one goal on your road here. Mower.com field. Clinical in both boxes. Brilliant defensively, and that's going to give Fuson a yellow card here. Frustration from the number 9. It's exactly what this back line for Austin FC has done throughout this whole campaign. 32 games. Compact defensively, dropping in unison, stepping in unison, winning their individual duels. And you have the special players on the front line to produce individual brilliant moments. You can turn 1 to 3 and 3 into a cup.
Austin FC 2, MLS Next Pro champions of 2023, and you can take that to the bank.